I will chill when Hassan starts publicly pressuring AOCIA / Sanders / Kana to adopt a full arms embargo and sanctions on Israel, which their entire base 100% supports, has massive majority support about Dems generally, and majority support among the broader public. Also, when he drops out of the subathon event he's going to do for genocidal Zionist media baron who owns GB News and The Spectator. See, this is exactly what I mean. You readily acknowledge all the time where the Dem base is, and even the broader public, to expose centrist Dems, and yet you won't hold AO, CIA, / on the same standard, but instead run cover for and launder them. I don't care if I sound schizo. I think that this is a form of controlled opposition, I bet. I think that when Hassan is trying to present himself as like being electorally palatable, I think that the squirrel pops up to fight him to show that he's not as far left as some people are saying is. Look at how much the far left fights him. Look at how much these guys are attacking him. I think that this is intentional, this back and forth. Why do you think the far left is so hell-bent on Israel-Palestine compared to Russia-Ukraine? Russia's undoubtedly committed more atrocities in their whole war, but no one talks about it at all. Because in Russia-Ukraine, Ukraine is pretty clearly the good guys, but Ukraine is part of the West, and the left hates the West. For Israel-Palestine, they can align more easily with the Palestinians because they hate the West. Israel's the West, right? The abominable treatment of civilians aboard the flotilla, including that which is documented in footage shared by Itamar Ben-Gvir, is unacceptable. Canada's Minister of Foreign Affairs has directed officials to summon the Israeli ambassador to demand assurances regarding the safety and security of Canadians involved. Canada has already imposed strict sanctions on Mr. Ben-Gvir, including asset freezes and a travel ban. In response to his repeated incitement of violence, the protection of civilians and respect for human dignity must be upheld everywhere at all times. I was going to tweet a big thing earlier, but I don't even know if it's worth it. But like, if the Democrats had a messaging platform and the ability to get a message out, the Democrats have available to them right now a strong platform that they could take on Israel-Palestine that would at least deactivate a lot of the more insane attacks from the far left. Like, if there was a leader of the Democratic Party, like, they should be able to come out and say, hey, this is the Democratic Party's position on Israel-Palestine. We think that the war has been persecuted in a wholly unethical manner. We do not support the continued Israeli occupation and destruction of Palestinian homes or whatever the fuck they're doing in Syria, whatever the fuck they're doing in Lebanon. We think that there needs to be accountability measures tied to every dollar that goes to the Gaza Strip and to Israel. If Israel's going to engage in this behavior, then that means that they're going to lose funding for particular things. But it doesn't just mean they're losing funding. They can't just abandon us and do their own thing. It also means United Nations sanctions and everything else that would go along with that if they don't play ball in a way that we can all agree is like humanitarianly worth it. Like, the Democrats could have a position like this and like have that strong position, but since there's no Democratic voice that can put a position like this out, it's just endless. I don't even know what you would call it, tone policing or something by the crazy lefties, right? And you can address the lefty position too. The lefty position does not care about the Palestinians. They don't have a realistic plan for the Palestinians. Lefties say that we should completely cut ties with Israel. Okay, well then what? What do we do when they start attacking the Palestinians even harsher? Are you going to invade? That they will do that. That's what they want to do. Hassan is getting closer and closer to that point now, saying that we should give the Palestinians an Iron Dome. Really? We're going to give them missiles now? Like, the lefties only use this as a wedge issue because they know, they use this intentionally because they know that there is no position that a politically viable candidate can take that would satisfy the insane demands that they're making. So it's a blanket wedge issue that they can infinitely use to attack every Democratic candidate. What does this have to do with Mark Carney? Because Mark Carney's position is here. Or, I'm sorry, is good here. We should sanction the fuck out of these fucking lunatics and psychos. We should be using our powers, via ambassadors, via the UN to sanction the fuck out of these people. And it could be broader groups as well. Isn't a platform like that a non-starter with a lot of Democratic representatives? I doubt it. No shot. No, I don't think so. I don't think that would be a non-starter. That we would love to support Israel in them being a strong, peaceful, democratic, Western-style nation in the Middle East, that's totally fine. We would love to be partners with them there. But being a partner with somebody like that means that you have to conduct yourself, with a certain level of expectations that they have dramatically fallen short of over the past year at least, right? And then you pressure them that way. But the lefties have no real, solution for any of this shit. So it becomes an infinite purity test because the Democrats don't have a position on it, like as a party or as a whole, that seems to be coherent or something that we can at least hear. They're just like constantly assaulted in debates with trying to fabricate on the spot some coherent Israel-Palestine position, which is fucking impossible. But Israel ain't doing that, so that means those Dems will have to effectively boycott Israel. Israel would do it. What do you mean? We've I'm pretty sure didn't even Bush sanction some West Bank people for being unhinged? I know that Obama did. I think Biden did. I don't remember 100% for Biden. We could do it, but we would have to. But it would have to be a like a real holistic plan, right? Like Israel wants to work with an America that empowers it to pursue their interests. The only reason Israel does not necessarily want to work with America is they feel like they can do better shit on their own because America's going to not work with them as much as they'd want to. But if America comes out on the strong side of, you're an amazing country, we love what you guys have done, we want to work with you, we want you to continue to thrive, but our interests need to align more. You cannot be engaged in the most cuck-fuck wars all over the Middle East constantly and doing this fuck shit everywhere. It's just not going to work. You're going to get punished for it. Like that, but you would, the White House is not capable of having a position on this right now. And the Democratic Party doesn't have the leadership to have a party-wide stance or position on it right now. So the U.S. sanctions 3 Israeli West Bank settlers and their outposts for violence against Palestinians. Oh, this is in 2024. Nice. Wait, was this when they sanctioned? Were one of these people one of the ones that me and Lonerbox ran into? I don't remember. I think that guy in particular did get sanctioned because I remember seeing a picture of that fucker.